I didn't know she was a man. This shit crazy. Her name was Sabrina. I didn't know that was Samuel. I didn't know I was talking to Samuel. Alright, man, I ain't really want to do this story time because I feel like this is like a sensitive topic nowadays, especially with what's going on around the world and stuff. But this shit is funny as hell, Mo. So like, if I offend you with this story time, I'm sorry. What is good, y'all? It is your boy Red on Demand, and we are back again with another story time. Settle down. I know it's been a while since I did a story time. The last one didn't do too well, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep running those numbers up. Hit that link in that description. We're gonna get that to, let's get that to like 100 and some views. Run that up. Let's keep these views going up. Let's keep the likes going up. Let's get to it. I wanna say, yo, when you young, you feel me? Like, you really don't meet that many women in person, or if you're a girl, you don't really meet that many men in person. You do it online. So whether it be Instagram, whether it be Twitter, you know, back in the day, niggas had Kick. Don't front like you don't know the app Kick. You know the app Kick. Everybody had hoes on the app Kick, especially if you had a BlackBerry or if you had an iPhone. Come on, Mo, let's not do this. You know what I'm saying? We're not that old. And what's funny about this really didn't happen to me when I was in high school. So like, I know. Don't come for me, but this happened when I was a freshman in college, and it was just like, how the hell does this happen to a freshman in college? Like, shouldn't you be smart enough not to really talk to people over the internet? And it's just, honestly, I started talking to this one person online. I followed her Instagram, it looked real, like a real account. I followed her Twitter, it looked like a real account. So you know what? I don't have any doubt in my mind at this point. So you know, what really set it off for me, and what really was a red flag in my book, was the fact that she didn't really have a phone number. She told me to contact her on Kick. So already I'm like, all right, maybe she don't got a phone. Maybe she's just using the free Wi-Fi. You never know. Like, some niggas really use McDonald's free Wi-Fi because they don't got no service. But you know, I'm not judging. But yeah, yo, like, I would text her on Kick every single day, and for at least 2 months, I was trying to link up with this girl because like, I didn't really feel comfortable with talking to somebody online without meeting them. And plus, I'm at school thousands of miles away, and I go home on the weekends, so why not link up? So for 2 months straight, I was trying to link her. I was trying to go see her on the weekends, and she kept putting it off. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time with this anymore. So like, after the second time she dubbed my shit, I told her I'm washing my hands of the situation, and like, I don't feel comfortable with even continuing this, whatever we were doing, because she's not taking it seriously. So as soon as I said that, you know, she started copping the plea, and she was like, you know what, you know, I have stuff going on with family, I really can't see you, plus I didn't go do this appointment, I didn't go do this appointment, this, and like, just a whole bunch of fucking excuses that you know somebody's just making up to save their ass. We finally scheduled some time to link up and, you know, hang out. So the meeting point was 42nd Street, Times Square in New York City. You live in New York, you know, Times Square is the best place to meet up with strangers because there's so many people around that like, they'll see if you get kidnapped, or you know, they'll see whatever happens. That's where we chose to meet up, and I remember like it was yesterday, bro. It was one Saturday afternoon. We linked up. I took the 6 train. I don't know how she got there, but I know I used to hop on the 6 train, go there straight, and you know, I got there around 3 p.m. and then I was waiting for her for about 20 minutes. So I thought she was gonna stand me up. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of bullshit. The whole time in my head, I'm thinking, yo, like, what if this bitch is a catfish? And we finally link up. I'm there for 30 minutes just waiting. She pulls up late, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bring it up that she's late. Let's just enjoy each other's company. So we chilling. We go to Starbucks because one, I used to be addicted to caramel frappes. You know what I'm saying? With the whipped cream, extra caramel. Them shits used to slap. You feel what I'm saying? I used to be addicted to those. So you know, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Link up with her, get to know her, and get my favorite. So that's what we did. We linked up, we went there. I also took her there because there's free Wi-Fi, just in case she needed to talk to anybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a dickhead or nothing, but I took her there because there's free Wi-Fi. We chilling there, and you know, we're just getting to know each other, talking this and that. And in my head, I'm like, you know what? I think I was wrong about the situation. She seems like a good girl. So we start getting deeper in the conversation. You know, one thing leads to another. She starts asking me about myself, what I'm looking for, etc., etc. And I'm just like keeping it a buck. I'm like, you know, I'm young, but I do fuck with your vibe, so I'm trying to take this to the next level, talk to you, this and that, link up more often, and see what we could do. And then she just hits me with something that, like, I'll never forget. She says, before we continue, I have to tell you something. I'm like, what? She's like, I have what you have. And I was just confused. I was just like, what do you mean you have what I have? Like, you have the same Frappuccino I got? I know we just ordered the same thing. And then she was like, nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I have what you have. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You gotta break it down. Like, at this point, I'm confused because, like, that's just a vague statement. The fuck you mean you got what I got? You know what I'm saying? Like, so she was like, I was born with the and then I was just like, what you mean? She was like, yeah, like, I was born a guy. When I turned 14, I wanted to be a girl. So I started to change my appearance and I became a woman, but I never got rid of my, you know? So I was just like, so like this whole time, you've been like a dude? She was like, yeah. Well, he was like, yeah. And I'm just like, okay. So like, you still, you got the right now? Like, is with you? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, so why didn't you tell me this like through Kick? Why didn't you why did you have us waste our time? Why did we even bring it here? And she was like, you know, I just really liked your vibe. And I was like, you know what? I really don't want to seem like I'm judging you. I don't want to seem like I'm discriminating against you or the choice you made, but I can no longer go on with what we have going on here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, and mind you, I was just in shock, bro. Like, and I'm glad we didn't get physical. And never got to that point. I never kissed that girl. We never traded pictures. It was just innocent conversation through Kick, and that's it. In the beginning, on Instagram, I liked a couple of her pictures, but you know, you like a couple of pictures when you're trying to get somebody's attention. That's just that. But like, it never exceeded that limit, and I'm glad it didn't. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, when she broke that news to me that she still had a, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo. Yeah, I don't know like what to say, bro. It just made me feel really uncomfortable, and I was just like, yo, like this shit is crazy. I didn't even know what to fucking do. So I just politely told her like, yo, I would have to leave because like I respect her for telling me. You know what I'm saying? She told me that she'd been trying to tell me this for a long time, but I'm like, you should have just said this a long time ago. But like, I honestly politely was just like, yo, I gotta go. My mom said I gotta be here at this time. It was nice meeting you. I hope you know, continue to do great things in life, but I don't want any parts of you no longer. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We can't continue none of this. You know, just forget it ever happened. And the whole train ride home, I was just confused as fuck, because I was just I don't know how I didn't see that coming. And I'm not going to front. There were a lot of red flags. Like, I did notice a lot, but I was like, you know what? I don't think she's really being suspect. Maybe I'm just bugging because sometimes I could be paranoid. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I didn't know she was a man. I didn't know she was a man. This shit crazy, bro. Her name was Sabrina. I didn't know that was Samuel. I didn't know I was talking to Samuel. Shit was crazy, bro. It's just wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not here to discriminate nobody. Everyone has a choice on what they want to do. But I have a choice too, nigga. Like, I chose to get the fuck out of that situation because I ain't got time for that. And I felt disrespected that I wasn't informed of what the fuck was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's some big shit. That's some shit you say that's some shit you say when you first talk to somebody. I was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, my nigga, I got catfished. And it wasn't a traditional catfish because she looked like her pictures. But that wasn't Sabrina, nigga. That was Samuel. But, yo, that shit crazy, man. Till this day, I'm still confused on how I got myself in that situation. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit is crazy, yo. Like, yo. But, yeah, man, that was a long time ago. But I feel like I needed to share this story time. Because sometimes you got to be careful who you're talking to online. You never know who the fuck you're talking to online. So make sure you guys are doing fact checks. And making sure the person you're talking to isn't some 40-year-old nigga sitting in his mom's basement jerking off or some shit like that. Person, make sure you're just on point. You know, the internet is a scary place. So just make sure you're staying safe, man. And yeah, yo, I appreciate you guys tuning into this story time. I know it was a little bit short, but, you know, I just wanted to get to the point and explain what happened. And you wanted me to get to the point, so that's what I did. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Before y'all leave this video, make sure you give it a fat thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And yeah, yo, stay tuned for the next video. We out here.